what's going on with you guys? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Cleveland. So today I want to talk about this turtle tank behind me, guys. This is my 150-gallon Florida soft shell turtle tank. And now we only have one. We only have one Florida soft shell in here, guys. If you missed the last video, check it out. You'll find out why we only have one in here. But yeah, so this is our Florida soft shell turtle. It is a female. She is about, her shell is probably about 10 inches in length. She's scuffed up because she likes to go around all of this rock. So I put this rock, so I decided to change up the whole look of this tank. Originally, I had a little above the tank basking tank up there. Changed that. Then I put a basking platform in here. Changed that. The reason why I changed it the last time, because I wanted to be a little bit more natural for her, you know. And then also when I'm going in here to clean the tank, it was a lot harder to get all up under the basking platform. So I decided to take that out. I went out and found a bunch of rocks, and then I just piled them up right there. And if she wants to come out, she could just go right there on the top rock, and we have the light focusing in right on top of it, so she could go ahead and bask and get her UVA, her, you know, and things like that. So the tank is looking a little bit green from a distance. It's still very clear. You know, algae in the water column. So it is what it is. Let's talk about what we have for. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna talk about how much this tank costs, and then we're gonna talk about the filtration I have on this tank. So originally, I was having a lot of issues with keeping this tank clean, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The reason being is because if you have turtles, you know that they're very messy eaters. They tear apart their food, things like that. It get in the water column, get sucked up by the filter, and you're gonna constantly clean the filter. So right now, guys, I have the hang on the back filter right here. That's a Fluval 110. I have that right there as just not only surface water agitation, because so the water's not staying stagnant, but it does do a good job of adding some extra filtration to this tank. So then also I have an FX4. That's new. That bad boy. That was a game changer. So originally I had this Cascade right here, and this bad boy, I love how you can see through it. But this bad boy, like by now, it's probably been about, I want to say, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks that I haven't had to clean this tank. And for me, that's almost like a lifetime, guys, because every few days, this thing right here will be gunked up. You'll be able to see all the different debris and detritus all in there, letting me know that it was time to clean this tank. So, like I said, the FX4 was a game changer, guys. So now, with the proper filtration on this tank, I could go a little bit longer. It looks cleaner a lot longer. You know what I mean? So before I put out this video, I'm just gonna do a water change, guys. I'm gonna do a water change on the tank, and you'll see. And I'll probably do about a nice 50 or something like that, and you'll see how different it looks. And I didn't even need to change the clean the filters. So make sure you have the proper filtration on your turtle tanks, and literally it takes your work from here to here. And we want to here, especially when you have multiple tanks. You don't want to be like this. I don't want none of my tanks to be like this. Sometimes it will be, but anyway. So did you catch that poop? Look at that. That's what I mean when I say that they're messy. I'm glad that happened on camera. But that's what I mean when I tell you that they are very messy. They have a very large bio load. And if you don't have enough filtration, that right there is gonna just make your filter overload. You're gonna immediately, after a few of those in a day, after a few of those within a few days, you're gonna be needing to clean that filter. So proper filtration, guys. Take it from me. So I don't know if you guys have seen this. If you're new to the channel, you probably haven't seen this tank, so you probably don't know all the differences. But for the people that have been around, as you know, got their stack rock right there. I took out the driftwood. I moved the driftwood around to the other tanks and things like that. So she's doing great. I mean, she's probably grown like 2 or 3 inches within the past 2 or 3 weeks that she's been in here by herself. Hold on. All right, so had to take a phone call. Sorry for that. But yeah, if you notice, I have these goldfish in here, and yes, she has eaten 5 of these goldfish, but for the most part, we still have 15 left in here. I purchased these goldfish not as food, but as basically the cleanup crew. The thing I like about goldfish, and I know koi are the same way, is that they love to eat any of the food that's in the gravel. If you have detritus worms, if you have anything, these guys will eat it. So as my turtle is eating and making a mess, they're going behind the turtle. Like, I don't feed these guys. They eat anything and everything that the turtle leaves behind or makes a mess of. So that's my cleanup crew. So you could try that for yourself, or you could go ahead and come in with a vacuum and constantly do that. But they have literally made things so much easier for me, because prior to that, it'll be half-eaten food, you know, left all in the substrate and things like that. Like everything that's floating right now, that was poop. Let's just be real about it. That was poop. So, but it's not food. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you want to make sure that you find a way to make things easier for you. That was a game changer. That was a game changer for me, and that made things easier for me. So let's talk about how much did it cost. So I'm gonna start with the beautiful decor. These rocks right here, all these rocks, these couple 100 pounds of rock, was free, y'all. This was cultivated from a local creek. And you know, matter of fact, we had a little tour of it. We did one little one video where we went out to the creek, grabbed some driftwood, grabbed some rocks, and we put the rocks to use. And then I went back and I grabbed some more rocks. So the rocks was free. The sand, I think this was 2 bags of sand. I think I only paid like 45 bucks for all the sand. So you can't beat that. This decor, this beautiful, beautiful decor in this aquarium, this 150-gallon aquarium, $45. That's a let's have a little cheer going. Woo! All right, so then we have the Fuval 110 back there, guys. I've had that for probably about like 5 years, believe it or not. So originally, you know, it was like $99, $110 out the door. FX4 on sale. I posted on Instagram that I got a good deal on that bad boy right there. I paid $239 for that. That was a steal. And then the Cascade, again, I've had that for about 5 years. I bought it off Amazon, probably like $130. So let's just say it's $130, $239. That's $380. Then we gonna say another 100. That's $480. Then we got $520, $525 with all the sand, all the sand. The light was probably, again, Amazon, guys. I love Amazon. I think I only paid like $50 for that. So what we at? We was at $545. So we have $595. The light right here, again, Amazon. If you guys aren't buying your things from Amazon, you're probably paying too much, guys. You really got to start. You got to get involved with that. 50 bucks for that. So we had $645, and then the tank itself. So this bad boy, I got a deal on it, guys. The stand was a little damaged on the bottom. They took off $160. So if I would have known that, guys, I would damage all stands before I buy the tanks. God, if I knew they would take off that much money, I would literally damage the stand. I don't mind it being damaged. I could paint that, put a little bit of black paint over that stand and be fine. But so the tank itself was still on sale. If I'm not mistaken, it was $5.99. They took off $160, so that was like $340, guys. $440. Correction, baby didn't even correct me. Sorry about that. It was $440, guys. So where were we at? So I said we were at 6. Where was I at, babe? All right, guys. So had to run it back and see where we were at with it. You probably was already keeping track. You probably was like, we're at 640. But so like I said, about $440 for this. So we had 1,080, guys. So we're at 1,080, not counting the goldfish, not counting the turtle. But even if we did, this turtle was only like $20. Fish were probably like $5. We're not even gonna count that. But you know, with the heater and all that, we could just round it up to about 1,100, guys. This tank, this 150-gallon turtle tank, the way it sits right here with all this filtration, that's where all the money was at. About 1,100 bucks. I think that it's a very good deal, but I also feel like this is just a stepping stone tank for this turtle right here. You know, she's going to get massive in size. So once we get her out of here, we're going to turn this back into a regular aquarium. We might turn it into another saltwater aquarium. We might turn it into, I don't know. I'm really getting addicted to having all these corals. I love the corals. This 37-gallon is really just taking our little hearts. We loving it over here. So we have to figure out what we're gonna do with this when we move this turtle out. We're gonna put her at least into something. Hopefully it's like a pond. You know, she needs to be in a pond, really. But anyway, so that's it for this tank right here. 150-gallon Florida Soft Shell turtle tank. 1,100 bucks. This is the update on this aquarium. If you have any questions, please drop them down in the comments section. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate that support. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that notification bell hit. Make sure you hit that like button. And follow me on Instagram at The Fish Corner. Follow my Facebook page, The Fish Corner. Check out my TikTok. It's more personal over there, so the content is different. I'm adding some comedy with things. We're doing the fitness. We're doing the motivation over there, guys. We got a lot of different content that's over there. TikTok The Fish Corner, guys. Check it out. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.